Non-Americans who have been to the U.S. What is the weirdest thing about America that Americans don't realize is weird? I went to SeaWorld with my mum when I was in my mid-teens. Halfway through the show, the performer, not the whale, asked everybody in the military to stand up and the whole crowd gave them a round of applause. They sat back down and the show continued as if nothing had happened. Couldn't imagine anything similar happening back in Blighty. Edit. This was at SeaWorld, Orlando, not San Diego. Roughly 2003 quarters. Car dealerships have huge asterisk flags. I don't get why you'd have a flag the size of 10 RVs. So many roads don't have street lights. Not asterisk weird, asterisk, but portion sizes are also huge. I struggled with finishing my food sometimes. Now that Thanksgiving and Christmas is over, the weirdest thing is that Americans will ask what you are doing for Thanksgiving. Are you going to your family, etc.? When you say no, they invite you to their home. I was a student. My family was thousands of miles away, and I'm happy that the local Cracker Barrel is open and looking forward to a meal there. My professor did that, invited me to his home. I had a good time, but it was strange. I'm meeting his uncles and aunts, and one little girl threw a tantrum. I had to take her to calm her down, etc. It was weird, but also wonderful. In my country, things like this would never happen. You don't bring a stranger to a family event. But I'm thankful things like this happen here. When you have ads for drugs and half of the ad is telling you how the drug will kill you while also showing puppies. It's weird. I'm not sure if they find it weird or not, but as a Canadian who has been to a few states, gambling at gas stations in Montana, so damn weird. Edit. So I'm talking about slot poker machines and sometimes a poker table or two in regular gas stations. Not just truck stops. Not on native land. Find a street corner with some gas stations on it in Missoula and odds are at least one of them has a mini casino inside. Not seeing toilet brushes in hotels. I know, room service and stuff, but is my family expected to look at my skid marks meanwhile? Americans are super friendly to the point that Australian thought it was sarcasm or fake. You can get in lot of trouble for just saying cunt English who migrated to the US. On behalf of my wife, what's up with the gaps in the toilet stall doors and no bidet? Quote, ranch, it is somehow both delicious and revolting, and changes which with every mouthful. Everything in America is huge. I don't just mean the people or portion sizes, because we all know about that, but the roads, the buildings, the ceilings, the space between everything. America is gigantic. It just feels larger than it does here. I'm Australian, but I've been to Asia and size-wise it's similar to Australia. And I've seen Europeans say the same about America. Everything is bigger. Free refills. Went to a restaurant with my dad, both German, and all of a sudden the waiter took away my drink with another perfectly good sip in it and I must have looked pretty shocked. It was only then when my dad explained to me that you guys have free refills. Clearly the fact that there are people to put your groceries in a bag for you. I've never been so stressed and uncomfortable that while I was watching this young girl taking care of my groceries, someone from my country who lives in USA told me that without a car you're crippled in America. Edit. This is just an observation. Not criticize, monsieur. The point of that person was that a car in US is a necessity, not an extravagance or a status symbol RSTH. And a lot of people buy second-hand or used cars cause they are cheaper. That there are a lot of squirrels. Not me, but my cousins who had lived in Kuwait and Australia for many years came to visit my family back in Texas and laughed at how we said y'all. Your toilets are full of water. In Australia the water is much lower. https imager.com/a/smock3. No wonder you complain about splashes on your boo, monsieur. Edit. Added image of typical Aussie toilets so Americans know what I'm on about. Edit 2. Since everyone is asking, this is an example. https img.buzzfeed-static/2017-09/assets/buzz-feed-prod-fast/lane-036/sub-buzz-14999 91506425005 9.jpg of an American Lou Hawaiian here. But I never noticed that we didn't have billboards until I moved out of Hawaii. Turns out they're illegal. So that's weird. It's awesome, 'cause I get unobstructed views. But still weird for me as British bloke who only traveled for 6 weeks in the US. Your public transport is largely poor, but everything is built for cars, and your cars are big. You advertise not businesses but personalities a lot. So it's not that KGH estate agents will well your property, but Mary Hewton will personally sell your house with a big picture of her face. Random people will talk to you. I'm a Londoner, so it is different up north in the UK, but especially when I got to the southern states, people were so happy to talk to random strangers. You guys actually sit at the bar in bars. When we go to a pub for bar, we'll go with friends and rarely interact outside of that group really. You guys jump up at that bar and just start chatting. Where homelessness is visible, it's bloody awful. San Francisco was horrible for this. Me and my now wife ended up making a load of extra spag bowl to give to the homeless people outside our hostel, because it was shocking to us. If I think of any more, I'll add them, but it's Christmas Day and I should probably talk to my family. That poison ivy not only exists, but it's so ubiquitous.